Right, so actually quite a long walk to the art gallery, which is fine. I'm in a part of town that seems to be all libraries, modern art, galleries, the university, and actually quite a narrow street with the gallery porticos, but actually pretty cool stuff. It's very much a student-y kind of hangout. Anyway, I have actually been a little too languid with my time management because now it's 1:30 and I'm on a bit of a clock, but that's fine. Right, so I'm in the art gallery, and this is remarkably similar to the fresco, the 15th century fresco in the Chapel of the Magi in the Dominica this morning. Very similar indeed. Something that I inexplicably neglected to mention for prospective visitors to Italy is that on the first Sunday of the month, every month, nationwide, any museum and art gallery is free of charge, which is pretty amazing and has saved me quite a lot of money. Anyway, as you would expect, the overwhelming majority of the art in this place is ecclesiastical because, you know, Italy. And yeah. So I'm in a room of medieval frescoes. This is from 1360. Near as I can make it out, they've literally cut them out of the walls of their respective homes and very carefully and placed them here. I like that one. But I think that the cream of the crop is that. Very cool. It's 1320. San Giacomo alla Battaglia di Chioggia. So from the looks of things, you have two armies and the saint going in between them. I'm really enjoying this symmetry here. It's just very satisfying. These, I think, are sketches of the fresco. Now into the Renaissance, and this by Tiziano Vecellio. I really like this. Yeah. So very swiftly, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be alone here, that is the Ecstasy of Saint Cecilia by Raphael. It's an incredibly balanced painting. Raphael was very orthodox, I suppose. He was a Roman of the Renaissance, obviously. But you have Saint Cecilia in ecstasy, rather serene kind of ecstasy, if you ask me, looking up at the heavenly host, all having been revealed to her. Very beautiful. Now, as you might expect, Raphael's impact on the artistic world was really quite profound, and hence the term Raphaelite. And this entire corridor is filled with examples of his influence on the artistic community. I love this one. The highlights in the paint really give it a vibrant kind of sense of life and light. So cool. And when that one was light, this one, which is people adoring the newborn Christ, Luca Cambiaso, 1585. And it's all about the shadow. Those you can't really get that. So the two sources of the light in that painting are Christ and the angels. And they're all bathed in the warm glow of their divinity, which is cool. Loving this one. Ludovico Mazzolioni. And you have a very cool looking god who is bald. Thank you very much. It's really quite fun. I guarantee you that if Mark was here, he would say, dude, look, it's Gandalf. Right, so this entire room has paintings by the Carricci brothers. There were three of them, late Renaissance, and they enjoyed a fairly lovely position of being endorsed by the church, but also having a great deal of autonomy from any restrictions in what they were supposed to do. Huge canvases. Very much of the time when it came to relative hyperrealism. Very natural poses, very post-Michelangelo and that. And yeah. Right, we're now looking at a time frame of what for British people would be Elizabethan. So late 16th, beginning of the 17th century. This is La Famiglia Gozzardini by Lavinia Fontana, who was a very well-regarded portrait artist. And really quite real in that this person is fairly tubby. But we've also got incredible detail on the jewellery and that rather pampered little doggy. Yeah. This one makes me smile because, at the risk of being heretical, Saint Anna there is kind of like, dude, what the hell? And God's like, hey, don't worry, I've got it covered. Heresy. Palabas. I love this one. Alessandro Tiarini, late 16th century. He was a Bolognese native, went to Florence for a residency with some of the masters and then came back and painted this. The Lamentation, the light and shadow and the natural positions are just incredible. Again, heretical, but I couldn't help but chuckle at that. were now won to classicism. We're talking mid-17th century. This is by Flaminio Torri, and it's Magdalene asleep. Again, the natural pose, the drape of the hand. The skull represents meditation more than death. But I love this one. Right, so left the art gallery, now walking through central Bologna. I've got one more stop to make on the way to the station, a hidden gem if you will, and then, because I am on a bit of a clock now, but that's okay, so yeah. Made a fairly good time actually. Headed back to the hostel now. There's another football game at 3 to watch. Bologna, beautiful city. Of course you can say that about most Italian cities, but the sheer scale of the place. Massive buildings, porticos, galleries like the one I'm walking through. The people are fun, loud. The food is ridiculously good. Yes, well worth it. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you if you made it to the end. I haven't actually uploaded any of the videos yet. There's 2 for San Marino, part 1 and part 2. There's a relatively short one for Ferrara. This one will be a little longer. If you like what you see, if you find what I'm doing interesting, please do like and subscribe. See ya.